What's up, guys? Cody Bowman here, and this is my Turbo LS Swap 350Z. Straight into the meat and potatoes, we have a 6.0 iron block out of an Escalade, unopened, probably has 150,000, 200,000 miles. I'm not exactly sure. Starting from the bottom up, we got the Sickie billet oil pan. We got the Sickie motor mounts. Those are billet. We have the Hooker turbo headers. We have 862 heads, I believe. Yeah, 862 heads. Holley high ram with the sheer performance intercooler and the lines ran to the icebox. And the turbo is a VS Racing 78 75 millimeter. The turbo kit is custom. The blow off valve is a Turbo Smart blow off valve, and then I have dual 38 mil wastegates down there on the bottom. It's hard to see, but they're down there. Oil filter relocation, charge pipe, like 105 millimeter throttle body, vibrant clamp, ICT billet accessory for the power steering and the alternator. The water pump is an LS1 water pump with a custom AN fitting up here. Well, it's not custom, it's just an AN fitting. And then a welded on AN fitting. Ow, hot as fuck where I just had it on. And then a fitting down there. It has FIC 1200 or 1300 cc injectors, and then Holley fuel rails, regulator and everything, blah, blah, blah. You know, the works. The radiator, I can't remember the name, but it's got some sort of pretty nice radiator system. I can't remember. It was like 800 to $1,000 for that piece. So, and then the custom AN lines to the water pump. Yeah, boy. The transmission that I have in the car is the exact same thing that I have sitting right here. It is a CD01, CD09, CDOX. There's a bunch of different variants, but it's literally the first gen manual transmission. It's got a like 6-puck ceramic disc clutch from Comp Clutch. Pretty much one of the most expensive clutches I could find to potentially be able to handle the build. And it has an adapter plate to run that transmission to this engine, and all that is all Sickie, billet adapter plate, billet flywheel, uh, just a couple things. I mean, there's a couple of things you have to mod on the car before you can just install all those parts and throw it together. If you all would like a more detailed tips and tricks potentially on LS swapping your car, I can give you the stuff I know, because some stuff people don't tell you, and there's a big rabbit hole that you can go down and get absolutely screwed in when you start LS swapping your car. This took me a long time to do this. But yeah, back to the transmission. Uh, CDO1, I cannot remember uh, the shifter I have in it. It honestly sucks. I hate it. It's like a cheap one. There's a more expensive one. I wish I would have got it. And then I have a steel drive shaft into the stock welded rear diff in this car, and it seems to hold up. I have just brand new axles I get from O'Reilly's, and every time they break, they come with lifetime warranty. So I just pop those out and pop some new ones in. Not too bad. So yeah. And in the trunk of my car here, here's my ice box. My lines run straight up through there. Kind of hard to see. Straight down through the interior. And from underneath the interior on the back side here, my hoses come out, run along the passenger side, go to the front, and underneath the heater core. Well, the non-existing heater core. And they come out here on the bulkhead on the firewall. Go straight to the intercooler. As of right now, all of the suspension on this car is all Trueheart. Camber arm, toe arms, coilovers, and everything else is practically stock on it for now. It is kind of a drag car, slide car, fun car, weekend car. It's a street car ultimately, but I take it drag racing more than anything. So suspension wise, nothing crazy going on. No angle kit, just just little things here and there. Tried to shave weight on things, nothing crazy. The interior to this car also isn't something crazy or insane or anything. It's pretty dirty, raggedy, and like it's nothing special. I've got NRG hub, quick release, and steering wheel over there. Like I said, I got that shifter for the LS swap. I cannot remember the name. Maybe G Tech or GK Tech or something. I think that's actually right. And then I got a Dragon Ball shift knob up there. All my gauges work like factory. All these gauges work like factory. I've got a wideband gauge down there, two other slots that I haven't installed anything yet. I'm going to put a boost gauge in one and then a boost controller in the other. And then I have my switch right here for my ice box in the back. So I can switch that on and it starts pumping my ice cold water. And yeah, it's pretty simple interior in here, nothing crazy. Pretty full interior. I've just slightly gutted in the rear, but it is a full interior car. Just got to button up ugly little things like that and maybe wrap all this interior in carbon fiber essentially. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And you guys might have seen my ECU. I was showing you those lines. I don't have my flashlight again right now, but that is my ECU. Used a factory location out of a Silverado and put a bracket up there and it has bolt holes. So that's how that was done. Uh, yeah, pretty nice and convenient. I mean, I don't have a front thing on here, but honestly, this car don't have a lot of room, and we big down here in the south, and everybody who gets in this car, it doesn't complain that there's a little more leg room. And right now, I've only got two sets of wheels for it. Not even really sets. I've got one full set and one half set. But these are F21 F1R, some like knockoff something. I don't know. I've had them for a very long time. Ordered these probably 6 or 7 years ago, and the cars essentially look like this for a long time. And I've just been doing performance stuff since. So, and it's on a like I think a 245 4018, 245 45 18. So they don't hook up at all. They kind of suck. I need to get some R888s. I just haven't done it yet. The other half set I was talking about are these drag radials right here that I was running on the car almost all the time, and I was driving too much on the street and I was taking too much tread off of them and or too much life off of them, and I just don't want to have to spend another $500 on another pair too quickly. So I got a couple more runs left in these, and then I got to buy a new set for next season. So yep. And after all is said and done, it's really not that crazy of a build. I mean, this kind of looks kind of wild, but it's not that bad. I'll make more videos of going more into details about certain things. Like I've had multiple people ask me about my turbo kit, how it routes, and blah blah blah, because it is very tight in that engine bay. And I'll make a video on that and all the parts and everything that I can maybe help you guys out in some sort of way or another, give you some ideas, or I don't know. Hopefully, I can do some sort of entertainment or help you learn. But let me know what you think, guys. If there's any sort of video ideas, throw them at me. I'm critique me on anything. I'd love some critique. I suck at this and just trying to get better. I'm gonna try to produce like maybe one video every day or two, and hopefully get some videos pumped out. They're not going to be the best, but we're going to try our best. So, oh yeah. Also, a video coming soon on this 69 Chevelle of mine with a 454 big block and 4-speed in the floor, baby. 3 pedals down there. You see it. You see it. Oh yeah.